This is my 2004 Jeep Liberty. It has 209,000 miles on it, and I got it in the summer of 2018. I love this car, but I have to say that because it's mine. For a very first car, it's definitely done me well. It's lasted longer than I thought it would have. It's gone through a lot, to say the least. And while I could list off all the problems, I might as well show you. You probably saw this as I was driving in, but one of my front fenders is missing. This is because I was being stupid and while drifting around while it was all snowy and icy outside, I hit a big bank of snow and the front fender popped right off. But the good news is I got new upper and lower ball joint arm swings, so that's cool. On both sides too. Another cool feature is that neither of the front windows work as intended. This one keeps rolling up even though it's already rolled up, and this one doesn't work at all. So, pretty neat. Here, I'll show you the passenger one. Yeah, it's bad. And then my driver's side one. Yeah, also bad. And as for my back tire, well, someone needed it more than I did. And also, this thing chugs gas. Gets about 11 miles to the gallon. And also, my check engine light comes on from time to time because of my gas cap. And I even bought a new one, and it still comes on.
As well as all these other problems. Batteries for my tire pressure sensors are dead, only bought new wipers once. Windshield fluid reservoir doesn't hold anything. Met a metal barrier near I-65, so now a big chunk is missing, and now hyper flashes. One of my reverse lights doesn't work, and one hell of a model American.
Now with all that being said, I still love this car. It's been with me ever since I've had it. It's been a great first car, but unfortunately this video, that changes. Now I love Jeeps, not because it was just my first car, but because I think they're unlike any car on the road today. I like everything from the grille to the body style to the spare tire on the back. I like it all. Now to be honest, I think my love of Jeeps actually started in 2013. That year a game called Outlast came out. It was a pretty big deal for horror games at the time, and I think it still lives up today. Now if any of you have ever played it, you'll know at the beginning of the game, Miles Upshur, your character, drives into the asylum in a Jeep Wrangler. It was a red two-door Jeep Wrangler from, I assume, about the same time era, about 2012, 2013. And while at the time, I don't think I specifically knew it was a Jeep Wrangler, I just knew it was the car that the hero drives in. And then, again, if you've played the game, and more specifically the DLC, at the end of the DLC, you actually make your escape in that car. And I don't think I specifically knew that it was a 2013 red two-door Jeep Wrangler. I just knew that it was the car that started and ended that whole game. Another thing that I feel is important to share is actually how we got this car. So one of my grandpa's friends of friends was selling this car for, I forget exactly how much, I think it was in the neighborhood of about $4,000. Now of course that was when it was all in one piece and the windows were working. So anyway, my grandma and grandpa go and look at it, and they're looking at it, talking about it, but they tell the owners that they only have $2,300. But they were firm on their price, so it didn't make a deal. And as they were driving away, my grandpa got a call from him before he even reached the street and told him that we could have it for $2,300. And that's how I have it now. Actually, I don't have a name for this. I would like it to be, one, a girl's name, and two, actually mean something. My mom said that she'll tell me her name eventually, but just not today, unfortunately. But I'm sure I'll have tons of names for my new Jeep, so we'll get to that. Anyway, it's pretty warm out here, so we're gonna cut to,
Whoa, not that one yet.
And this is my 2018 Jeep Sahara Wrangler JK Unlimited. It has 89,000 miles on it, and I got it 2 days ago. Cannot believe I'm saying that. Well, the first step I had to do was transfer everything that I needed from my old car to this one. So let me walk you through that really quick. So this Molly backing was actually already back here when I bought the car. Same with these bags. But first thing, I got my brush transfer over from the winter time, and I just kind of looped it through the straps. I put a funnel and some rags in here, got my extendo bar for changing my oil. Down here is the actual head for changing my oil. I got this little like clamp wrench, but that's super nice. Some fuel injector cleaner doohickey, and then my U-joint for my, this is also in here. I thought I was actually going to need a bunch more stuff transferred over, but it turns out there's a lot of trash in my current Jeep. So yeah, I actually didn't need to transfer all that much. Now, as for what I'm going to do with my Liberty, I'm not so sure. A lot of people say to sell it to an auto shop that our family uses a bunch. I know a couple of my family members might need a car like that, but I really don't know. It's going to be with me for, I don't know, probably until I just figure out what to do with it, really. You know, I want to know it's going to a good place. You know, I don't want it to be, you know, bought just to be scrapped. So it's going to be hopefully going to a good place. On that note, I remember talking about names for my Liberty. I'm thinking I want to name it Marshmallow. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Or maybe First Order, because it looks like a stormtrooper. I don't know, White Lightning.
Yep. Creeper jumping in this video just for a quick sec. I've had it for a little over a month, and the buyer's remorse is slowly starting to go away, and I'm like starting to accept that it is my new car, and I'm really happy about it. Went to my first Jeep event recently, and that was super cool. Got to see a bunch of awesome Jeeps. We convoyed pretty much the whole day, stopping here and there. I got a bunch of ducks, which is super cool, and so it's just awesome. Got a bunch of things for it: new tire cover, new stereo, new gas cap. So it's really coming together. I've taken my doors off a handful of times since then, and it's like my favorite thing to do. It was of course a dream of mine to own a Jeep Wrangler, but it was also another dream of mine to drive around with the doors off. It's like your own personal roller coaster, really, and I do enjoy roller coasters. As for my Liberty, we did find someone to buy it. He's within the family, so I'll see it every now and again, but it not being mine is going to be something new. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. It's been a long time coming, and thanks for coming on this journey with me. Feel free to like if you liked, but in the meantime, just empty every pocket. See you guys in the next one.